Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Center 365, a children's service center, Robinson Counseling Center, and Cunningham Primary Healthcare Center podcast dedicated to keeping staff up to date about news and info going on in the organization. I am Andrew Miller, the organizational trainer, and today I am joined by Jen Hogan Lutsey, Director of Employee Development. Hello, Jen.
Hello, Andrew.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
I see you every day, but it's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you again. I think, once again, when I talked with Mike on episode 1, we just wanted to kind of have a podcast dedicated to us, you know, so of course we're all spread out all over the organization. Not everybody gets to come down to Wilkes-Barre campus. Let's keep everybody up to date. So I guess I wanted to talk with you. What is going on in the development department?
Well, the training development department is busy as always. We recently, as you know,
yes,
have included, we listen to employee feedback.
We do.
Whether that's believed or not, we absolutely do.
We do.
We look
Guys,
at
we do. I promise we do.
We look at every single piece of feedback that comes through us.
Do,
And if it's a tangible solution, if it makes sense to benefit our employees, we look at as instituting that. So folks, we have heard your feedback and have now included a recertification SEM class that is tailored to research only. We won't have to go through the full SEM class. You know, you do SEM every other week for new hires. Yes. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
This is a different kind of class. It still meets our SEM requirements, which, by the way, folks, we do not... we, as in Jen, Andrew, and Emily, do not put forth the parameters in terms of what makes someone certified in SEM or not. That comes from JKM, the company who trains us to train you guys. We have now instituted a new SEM for research only. And so far, Emily, our new training support staff, who's doing a phenomenal job, by the way. Thank you, Emily. She's received very good feedback on the class that she's been doing.
Yes.
It's much more interactive. In my opinion, it's much more engaging for the participant to not have to sit through the same boring slideshow that we sit through every year. So that is definitely something that, is new for 2024.
Sure.
We are also moving the training center. Andrew's doing a dance, guys.
No, they're going to see it. Don't worry.
No. I didn't know this was like that, too.
Oh, yeah, it will be. It will be on camera,
great.
too.
That's
sure
fantastic.
will be.
So everybody just saw Andrew's dance. We're moving to a new training center. Thank you to our maintenance department who did all of the work in the basement, and to our IT department who hooked everything up for us. We appreciate that. We will be moving there hopefully by the end of this week. So that way our new hire orientation class can start fresh there next week.
Yeah, and just for reference, it is March 19th currently. So, we will hopefully be in there by the 25th. That's the hope.
That's the hope. We're just waiting on some movement stuff, some shelving and everything to come in.
Yes.
But we are hoping to be able to have like a little mini open house in the new training center where they can come in, see the new location. And of course, well, I'll say that piece is going to be a surprise for people.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to talk about that. We are also getting ready to start our most recent leadership development class, which you yourself, Andrew, have been through.
I did. It's a fantastic program to go through.
Yeah,
really
we've used a lot of different external providers before, whether that be through a private consultant, through different universities and colleges. But we finally found a couple years ago a program who does a train the trainer program, which is always something we'd like to keep in-house as close to us. That way we can take it, develop it, make it our own, make it relevant to our industry, our positions that we have, our specific organization. So we are getting ready to do that next month.
How do people go about like getting into those classes?
You would just send me an email and let me know your level of interest. For 2024, it is currently closed just because we do have a list.
You probably already have a list.
Yeah, we already have a list. But if you're ever interested in anything related to employee development, tuition reimbursement, school, Relias, like anything, please just let us know. We will even work on your behalf and look externally for it to see if it's something that we can bring in-house.
I think like one of the things you mentioned about, you know, Emily doing the research class, I think that a lot of people just don't know that that her class is so much different than my class, or versus, you know, her class is more interactive. I don't want to say laid back, because I mean, sure, we have laid back classes, and we enjoy ourselves and have a good time no matter what. But I think that what people don't understand is that with my class, it's like you're sitting with new hires, you're going through the slideshow that you've already watched or looked at, I should say,
Right.
versus Emily's, which is a little bit of a different slideshow, still the same material, but it's just a different way that it's approached and a different view of it that I think is really, really awesome. And like you said, she's doing a great job doing it.
Yeah. Well, it made sense. Everybody's
Absolutely.
feedback made sense. Is why do I have to do
If I
the
had
same
to read
thing?
another, give us 2 days back instead of 3. Guys, you have to understand, we had to do 3 days. It was required by JKM. I'm just kidding. We love you guys.
Yeah, but we make it, we'd like to make it as relevant to us as possible.
Absolutely.
And it makes sense. We hear you. Nobody likes to sit in training for 3 days. So let's meet our employees where they need to, and, you know, get them back to their departments and get them back to their clients and the things that they're doing.
Yeah, we didn't get the butt pads. There was a lot of feedback for butt pads when you guys were going to the floor. For
And an
those that are-
espresso machine.
And an espresso
Right,
machine.
yeah.
We weren't able to get those, just wasn't in the budget, guys. Our apologies. But we hear your feedback.
Yeah.
You know, we wish that we could make that happen. Anything else going on that you wanted to mention or talk about? I feel like you covered a lot of the good things. Tuition reimbursement and student loan forgiveness is still something that's going
Still
on.
going
and
on,
You are
yep.
in charge of it. And if everybody ever needs
If you're
info or has
interested, yep.
questions, contacting you. Same thing applies with the COM app for those that don't know.
COM app, yep.
We talk about it with new staff all the time, but we do have the COM app available. I think an annual subscription, if I'm not mistaken, is probably like $110, $120.
It's up there. It's getting
annually.
up there, yeah.
We give it to you guys for free. I don't know if you guys knew that. The COM app has everything from guided yoga meditation to
Deep breathing,
deep
quick
breathing,
movements.
Matthew McConaughey reading you bedtime stories.
Which is very soothing.
It
I don't
is
know if
all
you've
right,
checked
all
that.
right.
Right. If you've checked it
Yeah.
out. Yeah. LeBron James, I really liked
Yeah.
his series.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was a
They have
good one,
series,
too.
So it's multiple things.
Yeah, that's COM likes to change up their content
I gotcha.
every year or so.
Okay.
So LeBron's was either last year or the year before.
Oh,
I don't know.
very cool.
It might still be archived on there.
Sure.
But they also have just soundscapes to have on in your background.
Right.
You've been in my office before, and
Sure.
some people here might have been in my office before, where there's Silveggio frequencies, you know, on YouTube in the background, you know, or exactly. So they have that. They also have a kids series in a
Oh, I
section.
didn't know that,
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely. Yep.
Well, if you guys are ever interested in that, make sure you reach out to Jen. She can
Mm-hmm.
hook you up and get you set up with the app. Like I said, annual subscription is somewhere in the $100 range. I know that.
Yeah.
Why do that when you can get it for free?
For free here.
Absolutely.
And you can share our link with a loved one too. So as long as you're comfortable with them knowing your email address, your work email address, and your password, give it to them and they can use it for free as well.
Tell your friends.
Tell you all your friends. One of the last things that I do wanted to talk about is the committees that we have on
Sure.
here. Just because either myself or you, Kevin, Katie, you know, somebody, and Melissa, Saki, we sit on numerous different committees, and I know that we're always looking for new
Always.
perspectives
Absolutely.
and new staff to join. So take a look at all of the different committees that we have here and see if any interest you, especially our satellite locations. We would love to be able to include. We always have a virtual option, or even just a
Absolutely,
call in to just hear from you guys out there.
Yeah, I think that's a good point because, you know, like, sure, we like to be involved with all the committees, but we're HR. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I
Right.
think it's great to hear a perspective from, you know, the employees themselves. you
Absolutely.
know? And I think that the more people that are involved in committees, the better kind of spread out and have a voice as from an employee perspective, the more the better. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So make sure if you guys haven't and you're interested in anything, make sure to check out all the committees we have because we have, oh my gosh, so many.
We do.
And I just can't remember. I don't even. Can you name them off the top of your head?
Oh wow, that's really putting me on
Quiz
the
time
spot.
with Jen Hogan Lutsey.
Okay,
Here we go.
have wellness.
Mm-hmm.
We have DEI.
Mm-hmm.
Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Infection control.
Mm-hmm.
Safety.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 5.
Timer's running out. This is where I'm playing sounds in the video.
I was just able to name the top 5 off the top of my head that I have sat on before.
We have a lot of committees, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of committees. So I appreciate you coming to sit and take the time to kind of give everybody the know in the now for whatever is going on in the organization, especially in our department. And thanks for hanging. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.